Just like bleeding clots, the bonus is here and they're bringing the attack. Time to panic and bursting and blot. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Brace for Impact. I'm your host, Bubba Duke. And the man over here is OMD, the right-hand man here. How's it going today, OMD?
Well, I'm hoping this coffee kicks in soon, brother.
You and me. Dude, I got Monster Energies, I got Cokes, I got water, I got it. I'm feeling the same way today. I went to bed last night and my stomach was just, nope, not having it.
Yep.
But it is TNA Impact time, which means for you wonderful people, you get some great entertainment on your TV.
You do, and we do have a stacked card tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how it starts.
Yes, you sent the lineup, did you not, or what was that?
I did. I believe, and I would not be shocked if it starts off with the concert that everybody is.
This is kind of what we were thinking. And before we get started, because they're doing the intro and everything right now for TNA, really quick, we have like you said, this is not set in stone. It's a kind of a here's what we're going to give you tonight. So yes, we have the Joe Hendry Championship live concert where he gives us a concert because he won the title.
Yes.
And then we have Fraxium versus Nick and his brother for the tag team titles of NXT. This happened last week, did it not? They had a match?
No, we've seen Fraxium there, but we had, I believe we had a team from NXT challenge the Hardys a couple of weeks ago for the tag titles. Now we're getting the NXT tag titles defended.
Okay. There's a couple of really good matches that we're going to get tonight. I don't want to spoil everything for you. I just wanted to announce those two just because Fraxium is a great tag team in their own right.
They are.
From NXT. They deserve to be tag team champions, obviously, because they have the titles.
Yes.
But most importantly, our champion showed up over on another program called the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And he entered the Royal Rumble. I can't remember what number he was. Put in a very valiant effort to try and win the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Ended up being eliminated.
He was in at number 15, I believe, and right on cue, we have him kicking off the show.
There we go. Okay. So you are a couple of seconds ahead of me, which is okay. Because then if I say stuff, I'm not blowing it for him.
Right.
I did purchase the base standard model of Sportsnet Plus.
Right.
Just so I could watch more sports.
Right. Keep in mind with TNA Plus, and I don't know if we've got the $12.99 version, you could watch it on there.
You know what? When it comes to that programming, I'm actually looking into doing this month by month, right, for now.
Right.
Till I start back into work.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to purchase the entire year of TNA Plus because you get programming, which is what we're watching here. You get pay-per-views. You get library, you get everything.
Yeah.
TNA. While I'm waiting for Joe Hendry to get this crappy concert started, I have sent a letter, an email,
Right.
to the folks at TNA, explaining to them what we do here, and if they would mind helping us with a promo code for some merch for all you fine people. So keep your eye out.
Yep.
It will be brought to you somehow, some way. I love this title, by the way. Yes. Comparing it to the old title that we just seen.
Yep.
To this,
and like that was, that was a couple of years ago, or a number of years ago, that title, and then it's been upgraded a few times.
Yeah.
Mr. Hendry has started his performance.
This is a very cheesy version of We Are the Champions. So, you know what I'd love to see right now? John Cena come out. Someone from WWE needs to come out and be like, "Oh, you're the champion, are you? Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I want that title."
That was a scenario that I've pitched.
You've had that one a few times, yeah. You have.
I think we're going to see that potentially after Elimination Chamber, depending on what they do with John Cena and how he goes to Mania.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
What I would like to see.
Okay.
John Cena come into TNA, win the belt on their pay-per-view, and drop the belt back at WrestleMania.
Why not? What a way to get your, 17th world title?
17th world title. You get the record, and then you're giving back on the biggest stage of them all.
I don't have an issue with that. I don't. Do you really think John Cena is going to do that though? I mean, it's John Cena. You never know because he wants to give back. But I think personally he wants to win the WWE world title, or the undisputed title, either or.
Oh, there's no question there.
Your idea is nice. I love your idea.
You've seen from Joe Hendry on Busting Open this weekend on Ariel Helwani. Joe Hendry is focused on John Cena.
This weekend, eh? When is the TNA pay-per-view? This weekend? Or next weekend?
I don't know.
Okay, hopefully it's not this weekend because I'm MIA. It's my birthday.
I'm going to be around, but I'm taking Saturday night to myself. And then, of course, come Sunday, we do have the Boar's Nest. But there's also something else going on, something about a superb owl. I don't know. Some major football game this Sunday.
Oh, who's coming out?
Jake something.
Oh, Jake. I didn't see the Jake part. Man, that guy is huge. Holy. Yeah, I would say the concert's over. Party pooper. Uh-oh. Oh, he's calling Joe Hendry's bluff. Right now. Next week, people. Whoa, Mr. Best just came in. Want to get heat? Interrupt a Joe Hendry concert. Yeah, no kidding. It's a good way to get your head smashed by a guitar.
I would much rather watch a Joe Hendry concert than a rock concert, but it would be interesting to see those two go back and forth.
Oh my God, and then get Elias in there.
Elias has gone somewhere honorable.
No, I don't even know where he's at anymore.
Apparently, he has signed with Ring of Honor AEW.
Ah, that sucks. That guy's got talent. Why is he there? Oh, we got the women's knockout champion, Miss Slamovich. What's he saying? Road Dog, Jeff Jarrett, Honky Tonk Man is, dude. We could, you know, how many people we could get in on that match that play and or sing somehow.
Right?
John Cena. You can't forget John Cena.
Yeah, but John
Dr.
Cena can't.
Nomics.
John Cena can't freestyle anymore. He's lost it. He's even come out and said he can't do it anymore.
I'm sure, given some inspiration, as a gentleman like Joe Hendry could do, I mean, he might be able to pull it out.
Oh, I'm sure he could find something.
He's like, don't forget Jimmy Hart as well.
Yep.
All he needs is the megaphone. Okay, still to come tonight, like we just announced, the Nemesis brothers facing Fraxium for those titles. TNA Hardys taking on the System.
We are getting, yes, the Hardys, and I believe it was Leon Slater taking on the System. Slater. Tyson DuPont from NXT versus Ace Austin.
Ace Austin, yep. So we're getting, this is a stacked card tonight. You're not kidding. Yeah.
And let's not forget, we have a women's knockout battle royal to determine the number one contender for Masha Slamovich.
I forgot about that.
And that's why they were interviewing Masha.
Yeah, well, I knew that there was a reason. I just couldn't remember what the reason was. Dude, that is awesome. Oh, what's he saying now? Jim Hart.
Bubba, he was
really? He topping music before he became really?
Oh yeah.
What was his name? Jimmy Hart?
I don't know. I can't even remember the group he was with.
Commander Data, please give us some wisdom and tickle those keys and let us know who and where we could hear Mr. Hart either singing or playing or whatever he did.
Well, Jimmy Hart did.
Was it country, rock? What was it?
It was rock, R&B, soul.
And he was. Here's the name of the band. The band he was in was called the
Gentrys.
Okay, I've never heard of them. Huh.
Best known for their 1965 top 5 Billboard Hot 100 hit, Keep on Dancing.
Did you say 1965?
Yes.
How old was he back then? Like his early 20s, probably, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's...
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was up there.
I mean, before Jim Johnston, he was also in charge of the WWE music department.
Yeah.
He's 80 now.
He's 80 now. Holy. Dude, how old was he when he was doing the manager stuff in WWE?
Well, I mean, he was in his 30s, 40s.
30s and 40s, yeah. And I mean, when he started,
50s. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Holy. Wow. My mind just went. Side note for you, Mr. OMD. I found, and I don't know if it's a trial or not, the Madden 25.
Yes.
I
It is
downloaded
a
it
trial.
today.
It was released today.
Oh, well, I downloaded it today. And I'm going to be playing Mr. Best.
Nice. I may download it. I'm not sure, just to
I just want to
see,
try
because
it.
it's going to come to Game Pass soon enough.
Here's the way I look at it. I get a free trial or a demo or a beta, basically, of a game. I'm downloading it. Because it's my free opportunity to try it before I download the whole thing.
Well, the game has been released.
He wrote HBK's song and sang backup on. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I may buy it on Monday. He's talking about NFL.
Yep.
As far as the wrestling game goes, I'm not gonna purchase it outright. I'm gonna wait till it comes out, Game Pass next year. I can't justify paying for a game that I'm gonna play 2, 3, 4 times, and the only time I play it is with you guys.
Yeah.
But that being said, eventually it will be played on the Boar's Nest.
Yes.
I got Tyson DuPont coming out.
Yes.
Now
with his brother and partner Tyreek Igwe and Wes Lee from NXT.
These boys are the sons of
Brother Devon.
Brother Devon. Testify. He doesn't look like his old man at all. Just way bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, those boys aren't bred to wrestle at all.
No, not at all.
No. And then we have ABC 123 Ace Austin coming out. What's the ABC for?
Ace and Bay Club.
Oh. Okay. I just got my notification from Xbox/EA Games.
Right.
Game Pass Ultimate subscriptions can now download and play Madden NFL 25 today until March 6th. So there we go. If you have an Xbox, get that today and you can play it till March 6th. So we get it for like a month.
Well, you get it, but it depends on how long, like how many hours in your trial.
Yeah. I think it's the same as PlayStation. Yeah. You get a 10-hour. Okay, that was nice to see that Mr. Tyson actually backed up from the corner. Oh, I got to sit up.
Right.
I can feel myself, because this chair is really comfortable. I can feel myself sliding down in it.
Yep.
Just like I'm going to fall
asleep. The feeling. I still find it weird not having this other couch beside me to help set a better angle. So I got to figure out my angling again just a little bit for the bottom right corner of my TV.
Take your desk and just set it on an angle a bit. I know
my desk is on an angle, but that's what I'm sort of looking for, is to just sort of get the bottom right corner of my screen, although it's just the TNA logo on the apron.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but when you're playing video games like we do, that's a pretty important corner.
It is.
Wow.
It is, and I will be in about another 11 days. There is a new game coming to Game Pass. I've already set it up to be downloaded, called Avowed.
Yes, once we can get that, we're gonna feature that game on the board.
Yes. Now, apparently, it is only single player.
That's fine.
Yep. And if you remember, there was an old show, and I actually have the book, called The Pillars of Eternity. It was actually a mini-series.
It rings a bell, but it's not
and I loved the show.
Okay. I'll have to look it up.
Never got into the games really.
Whoa, okay.
But this game just looks incredible. So it's set in that universe.
Oh, that was this close to being a 3 count.
It was. It was.
Wow. This is one hell of a way to start your show.
Right?
Like Ace Austin is no small man himself.
No.
But he looks tiny.
Yes.
Compared to, oh, geez. What do you call him? TD for short?
Yeah. Very reminiscent of his dad in the ring, just a little bit bigger, but also seeing some influence from JYD.
Okay. Okay. He definitely has his dad's build. He's just a little bit bigger.
Yep.
But
And
he's
taller.
got the muscles.
Yep.
He's got the belly. Like real wrestlers, we got that belly.
Right?
No, that's gonna work with the boy that big. Come on. Ooh, knee to the face.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. That's
Right?
okay. It worked for him. Hey.
Mind you, you're also talking to a guy who has countered a Scorpion Death Drop with a stunner.
I wish I could videotape that to show that.
So I'm talking about myself. I've done it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wish we could have videotaped that.
Unfortunately, it was long before my in-ring debut against He Who Shall Not Be Named, and because it completely caught him by surprise.
Nice. Oh.
So it was actually in a living room match.
Oh, Jesus. Austin's just got to call like a reverse and like for everything Tyson's throwing at him. Except for that move.
Wait until you see the...
Oh. DuPont.
And I've got the finish.
Whoa. Ace Austin. Nice win, dude. He earned that.
Oh, he did.
He earned that. Totally 100%. What's I'm playing it on PlayStation Showcase the week it comes out. So whatever game you were talking about there. And we'll be doing a series on the Bloodline Dynasty as well. Okay, cool. So when the new game comes out, you're doing it. That's awesome. I've seen this happening.
Oh yeah, so did
we got
I.
the beat down now on Ace Austin.
Yep, and then there's
who comes out
to get some help.
Rascals are coming out. I mean, how else do you even the playing field with two giant guys?
Right.
Steel chairs, baby.
So I think next week we get a 6-man tag there.
Yes.
Oh, and now we hear from Tessa Blank.
All right, on. I love how she is pulling from when she was in AAA. She's pulling that Mexican
Yep.
Mexican lucha libre,
Yes. Well,
and using that.
she also, like, yes, she competed in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Her former husband is a lucha libre.
Yep. Oh, we got Rosemary coming out.
Yes, I think we're going to the Battle Royal.
Jesus, already that'd be cool. I figured that would have been later in the show.
Right? And we are 25 minutes in and we have yet to have a commercial break. Up next, Battle Royal.
Here's our first commercial break. You jinxed it.
I did.
Yeah. Knockouts Battle Royal next. I'm not opposed to this at all. Because how long's a decent Battle Royal take and how many people? They just said the knockouts, right? So they didn't give us a number.
As far as I understood, it was 20 minutes or 20 women.
Does that include a couple of NXT women, do you think?
Absolutely.
Who are you thinking?
In fact, I'm going on record right now and saying Cora Jade from NXT is winning.
Best to say, and I don't know what OMD is smoking, but this is the second commercial break. See, the first one was so short, we didn't even recognize it as a break.
Yeah, exactly.
Best. Again, everybody, welcome to Brace for Impact. All TNA Wrestling. Let's do really quick something that we're going to do again near the end of the show, but take a look at what happens here throughout the week.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's everything that happens. Not only on this channel, but the Turnbuckle Studios that help support us doing this. That's all the programming throughout the week.
CBRS Entertainment.
Yep. Wow. I know we don't talk politics, but I'm tired of hearing about it.
Right?
Just I'm done. But Best was just saying there that the first commercial was right after the concert. Get TNAmerch.com, people.
Yep. I completely missed the first commercial break, but I mean, there are some shirts here that I would love to get.
Have you looked at TNAmerch.com? Oh my goodness, dude, it is. They have tons and tons of merch. Like, I'm looking into getting a toque so I can wear it on TV with you guys. Oh. Wow. They did not. I know they had to get somebody else with that title and get it, still going, but they just painted her in a very bad light. Like they made her look like a corner worker, basically, to me, because she literally jumped from person to person with that.
Well, yes, but her previous husband, kayfabe, in the show was PCO.
No, I get that, but I don't want to see this stuff. Go away. Oh, who's coming to the ring now? Oh, Ash and Heather.
Cora Jade on commentary. She's not in the Battle Royal.
Really? Oh, look at that. She looks so pleased to be there.
Mr. Best coming in saying he gets this feeling that PCO may come back and there will be a battle over who the real digital media champion is.
Whoa.
I thought she was retired completely.
Chaz? She doesn't even look like Chaz.
It does. But the last time I saw Jazz, she was completely bald.
I thought she had cancer, to be honest. Not too long ago.
Not that I was aware of, but
Well, she's in NWA. Okay.
no, Mr. Best is right. No such thing as retirement in wrestling, but she had come out and said she was done.
Yeah.
She wasn't even making appearances.
She's she's part of NWA, they just said. So that's awesome. Oh, you just wow.
Certainly doesn't look like 20 women.
No.
Jody Threat and Rosemary battling in the corner.
There's like 11 tops in there.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what I count. Yeah, look at Goldberg. He never stays away. Oh, I thought they said there was 20. They said there was
what I
only
thought. That's what I
Mr. Best
thought.
is saying 10 only.
Yep.
So. Okay, well.
So with Cora Jade not in it.
No. But she is there and stated, I don't need to be in this to get a title shot.
Right? But so did Tessa Blanchard.
Well, no, because if Tessa Blanchard got in here, who would everybody go after?
Exactly.
Her. Whoa! Ooh, that hurt. That elimination hurt. Did you see that? Middle of her back. All the tag champs are in there? Look at that. Or wannabe tag champs, I guess.
Well, the wannabe tag champs and the tag champs are in there.
Yeah. You gone, Miss Edwards, Gandhi. If you're a tag team and you're in a match like this, do you literally work together, get everybody or as many people as you can out to make it just used to,
Yep.
and then put on one hell of a match after that?
Yep. But at the same time, if the opportunity comes to eliminate my partner, it's an every individual for themselves type of thing. So if I'm looking at, let's say you and I are doing this, we're cleaning house, and the opportunity comes, you can eliminate me, I'm going to recommend you take it because I know I would.
Right. Here's the difference with some people. When it comes to a battle royal, our tag team doesn't exist.
Right?
Doesn't matter who eliminates who after, we're a tag team again.
Yeah.
This battle royal business, I wouldn't let it get to me. Is that Ash getting eliminated here in a minute?
No, it was Heather.
Oh, no. She got caught. No. You're gone. Heather is gone.
As is Danny Luna.
But we have Miss Blanchard watching from the back.
Yes, we do, as Cora Jade is on commentary.
Yeah.
Which, this really has me wondering now who is going to...
Oh.
win.
Rosemary.
Is I would have actually gone to Alicia Edwards.
Oh, there was a little bit of a glitch there. Oh,
because Rosemary's just finished up her... Yep. Rosemary's just finished up her program with Masha.
Hey, we're down to 5. We got Rose, Jazz, Ash, and I don't know who the other 2 are.
Savannah Evans, who's the one built like a brick hit house.
Yeah, the really big girl. Yeah. Okay, I don't know who the other girl is. They're talking to Jazz.
I'm going to say that's Zaya Brookside, maybe?
Wow. Oh, just slapped her. Yeah, told her to get going. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Zaya
Out of these
Brookside.
5 women, who do you think gets it?
I'm going Zaya Brookside.
Which is the bigger girl, you said?
No, that's Savannah Evans. Zaya Brookside is the smaller blonde.
Okay.
Because they just teased something with her and Cora last week, so I think you'll see that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see Jazz getting it because, I mean, I don't know what her contract is for the NWA.
Right.
I don't see Ash by Elegance getting it because she and her partner are trying to go after the tag titles right now. I don't know.
So I could see...
Oh, Jesus.
There goes Jazz. I could see Zaya Brookside winning because, like I said, you'll see that tease of her and you'll see that thing with her and Cora Jade.
Okay.
And which will prime it all up for Tessa.
Okay. Okay. I just don't know about Rosemary. Never mind. Rosemary and Ash by Elegance just both got eliminated. So we have David versus Goliath literally in the ring right now.
Yes, we do. Savannah can actually wrestle.
Savannah's the littler one.
No, that's Zaya.
Bigger one.
Savannah is the Brickhead House.
Okay. Sorry, people. I know I'm asking a lot of who's who. I'm, again, just getting back into TNA wrestling.
At the same time, I could see Cora potentially costing Zaya.
Oh my goodness. That was close, dude. Big Girl's like, I don't think so. Oh, I was just getting kicked in the ribs. Those hurt.
They do.
They actually hurt. That's like one thing that really hurts. And Parrish is, our buddy Parrish, when he's wrestling, he's famous for that stuff. He'll give you a quick little poke in the right in the armpit.
Well, Cora was trying to provide distraction, which she did, but she went back and sat back down, so she's not.
She wants the bigger girl to win? Okay.
Yeah. Because Cora's the heel, Zaya is the baby face in this situation.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Savannah Evans is our winner. I don't think I want to make that girl mad, dude. She's scary. Wow. Like that's damn crazy, bro.
Right?
All right, still to come. Fraxium, the Nemesis brothers. 4 NXT titles.
Yes.
Hardys and
Leon Slater
taking on the System. Up next, we have Eric Young coming in.
Yes, he's going to talk about what he did to Josh Alexander last week.
And why he did it.
Yep.
I have my theories. I really do. I offered them last week.
Yep.
What's your theory on why he did it?
Well, again, he's standing up for TNA because Josh is a free agent. And Josh has to determine TNA? Where he's going.
I think he's doing it not only for TNA, but for the 2 young gentlemen he's been mentoring, and now he's just up and leaving them.
Yep. Left
them high and dry. Says, you're not my problem anymore. Figure it out. Now Eric Young, being the proper veteran that he is going, no, boys. I got you. I got this. And this is how we're going to do it. And that's what you seen last week. Again, just a theory, people.
There is an interesting factor in all of this, and that is Eric Young's tag team partner, Steve Macklin.
What's he think about all this?
Exactly, because we saw Macklin leave the building last week.
He did. He kind of went, this is on you. I'm out. God, I don't think he wanted to be involved in it.
Nope.
Which, I mean, given the scenario as to everything that happened, I wouldn't want to neither. But again, Eric Young has always been very unpredictable.
He has. And, I mean, we've noticed, like, even last week I called attention to it, is the fact that, yes, he has a home in Nashville, so that's why they bill him now as from Nashville, Tennessee. But Eric Young is Canadian by birth from Windsor, Ontario.
He is, yep.
So that plays into the Northern Armory.
Yeah, because they're Canadian, right? So
yep.
He's not only a veteran, but he's got the Canadian boys he's going to take care of.
Yep.
So we got Bess coming in saying congratulations to Savannah. But can we please be done with the fighting on the apron spots in Battle Royals, right? I feel it's done. They've overdid it. So, who knows? February 12th, Canada versus Sweden. So I will be checking that out again.
That is opening the Four Nations Face-Off hockey tournament.
Yeah, who are the four? I know it's Canada, Sweden. Is it U.S. and Russia?
Finland.
Finland. Ooh. Well, I guess with Russia being in war right now, they kind of...
Russia has been banned from all International Ice Hockey Federation events.
Yeah, that's right, because of the war, right?
Yep.
We have Eric Young being introduced at the moment. I love this entrance. It's very eerie. With the Northern Armories following him in. Okay. No mask, no get-ups, just street clothes is what I like to call them. Now, best is right here. I forgot. It's not just about the war, but they were caught cheating in the 2014 Olympics.
They were, but that was all done. They got banned from the Olympics and everything once the war started. They said, nope, you cannot partake.
Here we go. What's Eric Young got to say? Just let everybody know what's going on. Canadian greatness. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So basically what I had said, well, kind of what both of us said. Since day one. Uh-oh. He's getting that crazy look in his eye again.
Wouldn't it be odd to see the lights go out and hear, let us in?
Bulletproof. That's his teammate. Was it? Is it not? Yeah, it was his tag team partner. Is he still a tag team partner? Or... That's a good question. He is ex-military too, right? Like
he is.
He was a
we
Marine
are about
or something?
to find out. Yes, he was a Marine.
Whoa. Okay. No. What's gonna happen? Just had a bit of a glitch there. Oh, okay. There's our answer, people. He is walking away from Eric Young.
I think it's a.
Do you see who's coming
I do.
to the ring? We had the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, making his way down the ramp. I think he has a mic in his hand.
He does.
Wow. That's intense, man. There was a stare down there.
I do think it's going to be a ploy on Macklin's part.
You think he's playing a game right now?
Yep.
It doesn't look like you did, buddy. For what, another 12? No, not even 12 days. Oh. Ooh, it's getting intense. Wow. So epic match for next week. Josh Alexander, Eric Young. Next week. Jesus.
There's our main event next week, folks.
Yeah. Josh Alexander's last match, possibly as a TNA superstar.
Yep.
We don't know. Again, still to come, the tag team match for Fraxium and the Nemes brothers for the NXT titles. Mike Santana taking on Matt Cardona. But next we have Hardy's and the System going against each other.
Mr. Best coming in saying, why does he feel like Macklin will turn as well? I think at this point that's a given because I just called the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that yet. I think he might come out and save Alexander. Again, you guys are probably more than likely right because I have that feeling too, but I'm hoping for the best. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wow. That's interesting. That being said, I'm going to do a quick shout out to my boy Nathan over at True North Customs. You guys want parts and accessories for your vehicle and other things that don't have wheels that need some accessories? Check out Facebook, True North Custom 23. Use the promo code TNC. Let them know that the boys over here at the Boar's Nest sent you. And when you get those parts ordered and you need to put them on your car, call up my buddy Corey at Professional Auto Services. Schedule your appointment with that man to get your car upgraded with your parts. That being said, Mr. O.M. a day. Let me find your. Where'd it go? There you are. How do people find your beautiful face?
Well, I don't know if they really want to see the moneymaker or this beautiful face, but they can find me at my link tree, linktr.ee/OMD show. Visually, they can catch me right back here tomorrow night on Turnbuckle Studios doing the SmackDown Security Detail with Chris Best and Chris Parrish.
Unfortunately, I won't be making it, people, because it's my birthday weekend. And I am spending it with my kid and my girlfriend. But if you want to see some great merch, and the site's just been updated, go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com. Get everything. I mean, logos, anything you want from us, it will be there for you to order. And don't forget, again, another site we do, affiliationprogram.my.canva.site. Again, it's updated. It has our logo on there, and it sends you directly to this beautiful website with everything that we've been doing lately on Brace for Impact. I want to give a quick shout out to our buddy, the Bulkster. Check him out on YouTube and TikTok at Bulkster Show. So there you go, people. Enjoy that product. You're more than welcome. Let's give a quick shout out to our best friend, Chris Best. Link tr.ee/Chris_Best83. Check out his product as well. He does a lot of cool stuff. We have, oh my goodness. Why is he losing his mind?
Because of the attack from Mance Warner a few weeks ago and last week.
Oh, they're sent to. Ooh, who's in the background? Did you see that? Callahan was just losing his mind. Oh, we got the System coming out right now.
Yes, we do.
It's a little side note. One member of the System was on NXT.
Yes, he was. Next week, he will be challenging Lexis King for the NXT Heritage Cup, that being Johnny Dango Curtis.
Yes, sir. JDC. He did, yes, show up with his old Fondongo music. Here's exactly what we were talking about, people. He'd come out with his old music. Let him know who he was. And stated, I want that cup, boy. I don't care what I got to do to get it. I'm going to get it.
Yep.
We got one, speaking of Chris Parrish. Hey, buddy, how's it going? And he says, happy birthday to Bobby Stats.
Happy birthday to our boy, Bobby Batito, Bobby Stats.
Is it really his birthday today?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, he's playing a trick on me. Man, that moose, he's huge. Holy.
He is.
Well, Mr. Stark's coming out.
Mr. Slater, not Starks.
Or Slater, sorry. My brain just went to Stark. I don't know why. And the oldest tag team champions, the Hardy Boys.
Yep.
Oh, they're all painted up. Oh, right on. It's weird seeing Jeff with just regular kind of face paint.
Right?
I'm sure he did his brothers for him
Probably.
because I've never seen Matt do any kind of face paint. So that's, I mean, cool for them. Right on, guys. How awesome is that for their tag team partner?
Right?
Guy that young getting to tag team with one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Mr. Best coming and saying Matt looking in better shape than the last time he saw him. Yeah,
I think Matt's been doing a lot more of the DDPY and just trying to get himself into better shape.
Yep.
I know Jeff has a battle with his personal demons still, but he is doing a lot better with those personal demons as of late. So, I mean, good for him. I personally battle the same demons.
You and me both.
It's not easy. So if you want to enjoy a month free of TNA Plus, promo code for you, month free, all one word.
Okay.
With that month, I will tell you right now, you do not get pay-per-views.
No, but you will get like a special event. So like if they have an event coming up, I believe, as we were asking earlier, if it's tonight or next week, then I believe you get that.
Yeah, I think so. And you get product. You get the TV show, which is what we're watching right now, but you get that on the app. If you want really top quality TNA Plus, save up your money. It's like 200, we'll say $260. I'm just going to say 260 for the whole year. That comes with all the pay-per-views, everything. Oh my goodness. I can't, and I will say, Hardys haven't skipped a beat, man. Like, interesting fact. There you go, boys. Sounds like the Hardys haven't lost a tag team match in 10 years in TNA.
Oh, it's
Just their stat right now. That's what I heard.
I don't know. I can't really hear the commentary, so I'll actually catch that like tomorrow night after the SmackDown security detail. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this show is available 3 more times over the weekend on Sportsnet 360 here in Canada.
Yes. Highly recommend if you have an hour before we do this and an hour after. We do a thing called TNA in 60, where it's throwback TNA, like from way back.
Yes.
Um,
But I did watch it again last week after Brace for Impact.
yes.
And it was the same episode that was shown before.
Yep. Okay. So it's the same thing before as it is after?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, what a better way to get into more TNA, like original TNA,
Yep.
than either watch it before or watch it after. Because I caught, they do last week or the week before, I watched the X Division.
Yep.
They had the X Division was the whole show. Just crazy match. The one that I really like is where they hung the giant X.
Yep.
The
Mr.
ring.
Best saying the stat is a bit skewed because in those 10 years, they also wrestled in Ring of Honor, WWE, and AEW. I think what Bubba was saying, though, was the stat they gave was that they hadn't lost a TNA match.
It was for TNA. Yeah, it's nice because I sit here and I'll watch that TNA in 60 before we do this. So I'm just right pumped up.
Yep.
So I'm just going to run something across the bottom here for everybody for a minute because I can't say it all, but definitely check out Chris Parrish Linktree. So it's linktr.ee/Chris Parrish. All one word. Check out everything he does over there.
Yes,
Please,
you want to
and
check out
thank you.
his 5 socials of doom, that being the X, the Insta, the Facebook, the YouTube.
Definitely.
Check out his show on Sundays at 12:15, the Chris Parrish Podcast. Fantastic show. Fantastic person.
Yeah, great guy. I'm glad that he helps us out here.
He does. He does.
Yeah, Parrish did. Parrish did this whole studio. Great guy. So, just a shameless little promotion here. Where we live does a dog show. They actually have Rex and the trainer are supposed to be, it's not on lockdown, but they're supposed to be coming here to the zoo for the dog show to do autographs and like a meet and greet and get pictures.
I've never heard of a dog show here.
Yep. They're at the Pee Wee this year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're back. I love the TNA ring, how much noise it makes and
Right?
how bouncy it is.
Leon Slater using the lethal injection made famous by Jay Lethal. Although the lethal injection did end in a cutter as opposed to the double elbow.
Holy cow, Moose caught him. Oh, and right on the apron. Oh my God. Ouch. Just the power of Moose.
And anywhere else, even though Moose caught him because he attacked Moose, that would have been a disqualification.
Well, Moose is part of
The system, but
he's part of the match.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's a 3-on-3.
Yeah, I thought it was Edwards, Myers, and JDC.
No.
Will Ferrell look-alike at ringside.
You've seen that, eh? Jeez, Moose just manhandling poor young fellow out there.
You know, and it's funny because I never saw how the system came together. All of a sudden, for me, they were just there.
Oh, yeah?
But going back years, and I'm going to say at least 5 years, it was Moose that turned on Eddie Edwards as they were tag team partners and friends at one point.
Okay.
And
well, it seems like they kissed and made up because they're...
Yeah, well, because what happened was, I believe Moose had gotten injured in a match with Austin Aries for the title. And Aries retained, but then Moose attacked Edwards because Aries was supposedly the only one who called to check on him.
Okay. Well, that whole ring just shifts.
Yep. Mr. Best coming in saying Sign Guy is in the crowd. Okay. Well, we glad to know Sign Guy is in the crowd.
I don't even know who Sign Guy is. Blue Thunderbomb. Holy. Oh no.
You know, with this partnership, as we've discussed, can we get the System versus the Wyatts or the System versus Judgment Day?
Wow. That's actually a really good question.
Or, I mean, I would even love to see the Final Testament versus the System as, at the time, as he was known at the time, Killer Cross.
Yep.
Had a massive rivalry with Eddie Edwards.
I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't at this point, right? Because we don't know the exact details of the contract, right? So,
yeah,
we just know it's TNA, NXT mostly, but there's that loophole where, yeah, they could use main roster guys as, like.
And damn, I mean, dude, tell me we wouldn't like to see AJ Styles come back for another go round.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine an AJ Styles versus Joe Hendry?
I'm telling you,
take my money now.
Right. Like, just how much do I need to send? Like, literally. I'd get behind that. The System is standing tall in the ring right now. Oh, I spoke too soon. Wow.
You would think 3 guys should have caught him, especially when one of those guys is Moose.
I was just gonna say, because Moose literally just caught him earlier in the match. Like, why could he not have caught him there again? Like Jeff Hardy just jumped over top of the camera guy to get Eddie Edwards. That was epic. What is Slater? What are you doing, dude? Oh, that got interrupted by Moose.
And is it going to be the...
Oh, Jesus. And he did it anyway.
And then watch what Slater does.
Okay, so there goes Moose. Hardy's just took him out. Oh, he's... Okay. Slater going up first. Okay. Swanton 450. That is a cool move.
It is.
And then just the regular Swanton.
Yeah. Jeff Hardy is potentially passing on or, gifting the Swanton. What a... I couldn't think of a better guy to give it to.
And especially a guy that could do that.
Yeah. I'm not a huge guy for aerial and high flying. I prefer the ground and pound, the technical.
Yeah, no, I get that. But that was cool.
Yeah.
The Swanton 450. That was pretty too, though, because he got full extension on the Swan and then flipped it.
Yep.
My goodness. Wow. Again, people, the Hardys with Mr. Slater won the match. Holy cow, that was crazy. Yeah, Chris Best saying that he yelled at the camera guy to move too. And the camera guy did. He moved. Just, So up next, we have Mike Santana taking on Matt Cardona.
Okay, so the NXT Tag Team Championship is our main event, which you can't really be surprised by.
No. Not at all. That's wow. I'm just, again, another night of TNA Impact, and we're having great match after great match after great match. Not a clusterfuck of let's just throw stuff out there and hope for the best. We're getting quality wrestling, quality matches. Right. I'm super happy about this right now. Wow.
And again, they've simplified, so they've gone back to it's not trying to cram 10 pounds of potatoes into a 5-pound bag. They are pacing the show. It has been fantastic. And this is one of the things that I've always given TNA credit for. Even during, the pandemic era and all of that, their shows were, and in-ring, were so much better than other companies.
I can vouch for that because I was watching more TNA at that point than anything. So, yeah, it was always, they just stuck to the layout that they had. The formula, that's the word I was looking for. The formula that they know works. So don't change it. It doesn't matter if we have people in the ring as a crowd or not. We're going to give you the same product, whether you're here or not. Either way, because you're going to get to watch it on TV. So therefore, we'll play it like that. And I will admit, I was watching AEW at that point as well, just because it was not WWE. Because at that point, WWE for me was no, I couldn't handle it.
I mean, I didn't mind the WWE. I enjoyed the pandemic era because I thought the in-ring work was better, because even with no crowd, but you didn't have anybody that you're trying to placate to. But I mean, and I can even go back before that when WWE was struggling to fill arenas and their shows were really falling flat. And TNA was really introducing like a new and improved Drew Galloway to the world. Bobby Lashley was really starting to come into his own as a wrestler. Yes, you had the Kurt Angles, the Samoa Joes, the AJ Styles that were there or just getting ready to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, as he was known at the time, Eli Drake. Yeah.
Yeah, even he was good back then too. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I just wasn't a huge fan of WWE at that point. Again, it was prior to. Oh, here's. Hey, who are these two gentlemen? Good Hands. Okay, is that the name of that tag team?
Yes, the Good Hands.
Okay.
They've been affiliated with Mustafa Ali before.
Okay. Oh, he's doing some recruiting. Oh, what faction are we going to start now?
A new cabinet. Just no Orlando Jordan and no Bashams.
Right. Well, here comes Matt Cardona. AKA the King of the Indies.
Yep.
Again, if they come close enough and I have my passport, I'm going.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We'll be doing a Brace for Impact live at one of these events on our cell phones.
We are here with Brace for Impact live from the show, so it's going to be very hard for us to keep up.
Right. Just enjoy what you see on your TV. Note that we are in the crowd somewhere. Yeah, right. I'm going to get front and center. That's what I'm going to get. Right by the aisle, so that if someone like Mike Santana that's coming in right now walks by me, I'm getting some. We're gonna be slapping hands. Is he wearing a bulletproof vest?
No.
Or a tactical vest? Yeah, he's wearing a tactical vest.
This is a guy I do see making strides and will probably be involved in the crossover at some point.
Oh, I hope so.
I also would not be surprised if you notice the flag on his back.
Yeah.
If he teams up with a certain Puerto Rican from New York on SmackDown.
Yeah. I would not be upset with that. And have those two gentlemen going after tag team gold of some kind.
Yeah.
I would not be upset about that at all.
Here we go. We got the collar and elbow tie up.
Yeah. They're in the corner right now. Oh. Cardona just powdered like a baby. Hey, I gotta mute my mic here for a minute. Had to open a soda pap. Didn't want to do that and blow your ears out.
Cardona, of course, using
He's using
traditional heel tactics.
Yeah, heel tactics. I call it typical indie stuff. Build up the match a little bit here. Holy. Holy. Santana just flying over the top rope. They don't seem to come too far north all the time, eh?
No,
New
they
York,
don't.
that's it.
I mean, that's where Carl Carafel and I got lucky a decade ago when it was announced they were coming to Grand Rapids.
Yeah. Apparently, there's talk and discussion about modifying our arena to have upper deck like it was supposed to.
Right.
Expand and go. Geez, if they do, could you imagine TNA coming here?
Oh, I'd love it. But the problem is, I mean, for an indie or for a house show, the WWE couldn't even get 600 people. So I don't think you'd get that type of a turnout for TNA either. You might get a little bit if you can get the cross border.
I'd promote it both sides of the border myself.
Oh, so would I. I mean, you could do it. It's just a matter of you've got to try and make sure you're getting a pay-per-view, much like they did a number of years ago in Oshawa.
Yeah, I mean, if they build the arena the way that they were supposed to, that whole upper deck, and then there's stuff up above that. I think I don't see there's a reason why we couldn't if you promote it properly. Oh, Santana, that one hurt.
And I remember I ordered the TNA pay-per-view from Oshawa
Oh yeah.
to watch it, and it was a fantastic show. That was when Booker T made his TNA debut.
Oh my God, I forgot Booker T was in TNA.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's right, because he was part of the Main Event Mafia at one point, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah. It's all starting to click now again. What's OMD? Are you comparing a time when wrestling wasn't at its hottest to how hot it is now? I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's more of he's being realistic. There's not a lot of wrestling people in the Sioux as there is around the Sioux. And I mean, who's going to pay? Here's your option. Do you want to pay season tickets for the Greyhound game? Or
Right.
for a one-time wrestling thing, maybe once a year?
Well, the problem is there too. And I mean, we see it with concerts too. And it's why we don't get big acts playing the Gardens, is because the ticket prices are outrageous. I mean, much as I wanted to go, I'd rather pay the price that I'm paying to go to Toronto for SmackDown in the Elimination Chamber than, you know, 75, 80 bucks to go see Our Lady Peace.
Yeah. The only time I'm paying that kind of money for a band is if it's like Green Day, Metallica, Rob Zombie, Korn, Slipknot, you know, those kind of bands, like big name bands.
Dude, I looked into Metallica tickets when they were doing their tour with Avenged Sevenfold and Volbeat.
Yeah.
And you were looking at $300 to $500 for nosebleeds in center field in Detroit.
To me, though, that's worth it to see that band live rather than seeing a no-name band. Like, I know Our Lady Peace isn't a no-name band, but they're no-name band now to me. I've seen them before. You were working the show that I went to.
Yeah.
I had so much fun at Cornfest that year doing that. Oh, dude. I've seen Prairie Oyster. I seen Our Lady Peace. I seen who else was there for that one? You know what I mean?
That was Homecoming. So it was Our Lady Peace. We had Our Lady Peace, Joy Drop, and a bunch of no-name bands. Cornfest, yes, would have been Prairie Oyster, and you know.
Yeah, I went to both.
Took up a weekend.
I went to Cornfest and I went to see Our Lady Peace.
Yeah.
He's like, but you'll be paying more than $80. No, I get that. It's worth the money to me, though.
But that's why I book, that's why I do my festivals every year, because I can pay those prices and get 30 bands.
Right.
I mean, had I been smart seeing the lineup that we're getting for Upheaval, and I only know Rob Zombie, Taproot, and I've heard of Vended.
I'd love to go see. We got an Eddie homage right there. That was.
I could have spent $400 US for 4 days in Columbus, and got Metallica for 2 nights.
Yeah,
Linkin Park,
Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Mike Santana winning the match against Matt Cardona. I like Mike Santana. I've liked him for a while now. Excuse me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he not do a stint in Lucha Underground for a little bit?
I do not know.
I think he might have. I can't remember.
Because he was, when he initially debuted in TNA, it was Santana and Ortiz were part of LAX under Conan because they were the
Yep.
new LAX. And
So yeah, they did do a thing in Lucha Underground because I remember him being there for right near the end.
and then they went to AEW where the implosion of
Yes.
them happened.
Yeah.
And
Right.
now
And
you've
them-
got Santana is back and gone solo.
No, good for him.
Because that was when Eddie Kingston debuted the LAX OGs and was managing Homicide and Hernandez.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I wanted to go to Columbus with you, but life got busy and I couldn't get my passport.
Well, no, I'm not doing Columbus this year.
No, I know, but
What?
we were going to. I just couldn't. I didn't have enough time to get my passport and money. No, do you know what though? Our Lady Peace is a good band. Yes,
They are.
Collective Soul, good band. I personally can't justify because I couldn't do it because number one, it's an enclosed area. My anxiety would go through the roof to too many people. I went to a Jeff Dunham show here in town,
Right?
and I sat on the aisle and I still had a panic attack. Like we were in the arena, like where the ice is, and I was sitting. There was an aisle between me and the boards. It was a big aisle too.
Yep.
You could have fit the Zamboni through it if you had to. And I still had a panic attack because there was just too many people.
Yeah. So, and that's where, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, because I'd be sticking with you through a festival to make sure you're good, but you'd also have you'd have the other boys there too.
Yeah.
But it's also a matter of, okay, no, I need to clear my head. I mean, even going to the bathrooms, it's a wait.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can go up, you can walk, and yes, Mr. Best says he's going for very personal reasons. Yes, you are.
But at the same time, if you're at a festival, I feel you have more room because I'm not going to go the first year. I'll be honest, I am not going down into like front and center by the stage, no matter who's.
Oh no, we never do that. We never do that.
But like, go into the crowd a little bit and feel it out.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Yeah.
If I'm starting to get, and then be like, okay, boys, hey, how's it going? You know, that was really intense up there.
Yep.
You know, but hey, in about 2 more songs, I'm going back in and I'm going to try it again. You know, I would push myself.
Well, what
knowing that I have the comfort of you guys.
Go in for a full set. Like you go in for a band and then come back, take a couple out.
No, exactly. Knowing that I have that ability to come back out at any point and say, whoa, dude, that was really like, I'm vibrating. Look at me shake. I'm like, I don't know what I'm feeling right now, but it's intense. Where you guys would be like, yeah, dude, that's called a rush of adrenaline because you're in there and you're feeding off of everybody else.
Yeah. Well, you just wait until you watch me go into the crowd and get myself thrown up to go for a surf.
God, dude, that would in itself be epic.
The problem is, Bubba, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful.
I'm a big dude. It ain't happening.
Yeah, they wouldn't put you up.
No, I'm a big dude. It ain't happening. I don't want that to happen. Oh, look who we have on our screen. Miss NXT is on my screen.
Ariana Grace, yes, the liaison between NXT and TNA.
Does she actually wrestle?
Once in a while, yes.
She's more of a pretty face. Yeah. You know who I miss on my screen? and I'm just going to say his tag phrase.
Chris Parrish.
We the people.
We were actually discussing him the other night.
Shut up. Here comes
Actually,
the
last
brothers.
night.
Go ahead.
Last night, Mr. Best and I were discussing him. And since he got his release from AEW, we'd love to see him come back, but he got himself in trouble with some comments made during the campaigning process during the election, and even got kicked off an independent show that he was booked on.
I have mixed feelings about that. As a celebrity, because as a professional wrestler, you're a celebrity.
Yep.
I think your opinions should be kept to yourself. Just because you influence too many people as a celebrity.
Yep.
Now, if you're a nobody like yourself and I, it really doesn't matter. But again, we don't parade our political views at all, because we just, before we even started any of this, we're like, man, that's just a subject I don't want to touch.
Yep.
Oh, now we have Fraxium coming to the ring. What's with the face gear?
He was injured a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember who they were facing, but it was one of the nights where, I think it was at Deadline, where Frazier had 2 matches, and then the following week, Axiom had 2 matches on NXT, and the following week, Frazier did again.
Okay.
So that's what's happening.
He just got a bump into the face somehow, and now he's wearing a protective face mask. Cool. I love that guy's mask. I might have to start collecting masks. Not gonna lie. Best is saying, sorry, Best. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so into my TNA right now. So he says he knows where Bubba's coming from. What works for him is just thinking of everyone in that crowd who's there for the same. I mean, no lie, bro. We mentioned how Jack Swagger would be great. Sorry, for Chad Gable's stable, bro. 100%. That would be cool. American made, yeah. And then he says it was a Deadline, and he did it in a tag team match. I remember because we weren't sure if he'd make it out of the Iron Survivor match. Understandable. So this is our main event of the night. We have 15 minutes left of the show. Again, it's Fraxium from NXT. They are the tag team champions there, taking on the Nemes brothers for the titles. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not sure if there's a beautiful woman watching, give me your opinion. Do the Nemes brothers take these titles, or does NXT champions retain?
I am taking Fraxium retaining because Nick's brother is going to mess up.
Okay, so you think Nick's brother is going to mess up? Fraxium retains. Okay, I'm not going to give you my opinion. I'm going to state another question. What is the point of having title matches on the other show if you're not going to, at some point, have the challengers win your titles.
Oh, I think absolutely at some point it's going to happen. I think it's going to be, I do think it's going to be the tag team championships. And it's going to depend on this partnership. I think it's a way for these guys to get showcased in other companies.
Okay.
You can still win matches. I do believe, and I can't believe I'm saying this, that the Hardys are perhaps the best team to do it. Whether they win the NXT Tag Champions or they drop the TNA titles in NXT.
To somebody in NXT. Could you see, again, another question, could we see, and this would be cool, I think it was just like what you're saying, but my brain's processing it different. TNA winning NXT titles, NXT guys winning TNA titles, and they just flipping programs for a little bit? Or defending those titles on both programs?
Defending the titles on both programs, it's not something I want to see.
Okay.
And I'm going to put this one out. Because in TNA, it's known as Full Metal Mayhem. But I'm going to go with the name we know it traditionally as in TLC.
Okay.
The Hardys and Fraxium, both sets of titles on the line.
Okay.
With the Rascals to come in and challenge.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of another tag team in NXT.
Why couldn't you? NXT.
That would fit that style.
I mean,
you could go with Tyson and Tyreek.
Yeah, the two gentlemen we've seen tonight.
Right? Can you imagine the Sons of Devon Dudley carrying on the TLC tradition against the Hardys?
Oh, dear God. That would be epic. Not gonna lie. I want to see more than just these like exhibition matches. I want to see
right,
these guys actually trading championships.
Oh, I do too. I want to see. I just don't want to see Fraxium with both sets of belts.
No, nothing like that. No, don't unify the titles because that just no.
Right. No, and it wouldn't be a title unification because it's two different companies.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Two different people need to hold both those titles. Don't have one team holding both.
Okay, so, Mr. Best coming in and asking.
Okay, yep.
What happens if a TNA guy has an NXT title or vice versa and the relationship between both companies goes sour fast?
So
I think you just
go ahead.
Put the titles back and tournaments or a ladder match to win it. If you will excuse me for one moment here, I know we're heading into the last 10 minutes.
So what I would do, guys, is I would if things go sour or go south, so to speak, said tag teams would have to switch the titles. So whoever's holding the TNA title in NXT, they would give those titles to the champions, vice versa. That's how I would do it. Or there is always the option of whoever the number one contender and said title holder is, you have those as a match. So it's not just being handed back to somebody. You have you could have a ladder match. You could have she's the last team standing match. There's so many things you could do with that scenario. What are you thinking, Best? What's your thought on that? And anybody else, if anybody else wants to chime in, please. I would love to hear your opinions. Would be absolutely appreciated. This is turning into quite the tag team match we're getting here. Ooh. So there's that the liaison from NXT made this match here tonight in TNA. So that's good. But yeah, best again. There's so many different ways to answer that question. So many different ways that you could go about that. Okay. So Mr. Best comes in with, I'm leaning towards a tournament or even a battle royal, depending on which titles are where. Again, that's a good option as well. Best is tournament, battle royal, ladder matches, and again, depends on what title is where. If it's your heavyweight titles, I don't think your heavyweight titles leave your programming. That's just a bad idea. Could your heavyweight title champion do what Joe Hendry did and show up on a pay-per-view that doesn't include his title having to be up on the line? Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. You want to promote another pay-per-view for your company? Show up on that company and say, hey, I'm going to challenge you. No titles. Who's the best man?
To Mr. Best's comment, I'm with the tournament. I'm with the ladder match. I do not like battle royals for titles. I think that diminishes the title. And yes, I even include the 92 Royal Rumble where Ric Flair won the WWF Championship.
It's so back and forth on that. Wow, that was almost a pin by Nick Nemeth. So back and forth in this match right now. I don't see the Nemeth brothers winning the titles just because I don't think we're at that point yet. But they're gonna come like inches.
Nick's still gonna have his to have his rematch for the TNA championship anyways.
Do you actually see him, or has he re-invoked that yet?
No, not yet.
Do you see them not doing that? And just letting him do this tag team stuff now?
I think he's going to do stuff to Cook for a little bit. Because I wouldn't even be surprised to see a heel turn from him first.
Yeah, I want his, and I hate to say this, I want his brother to screw up so bad that he just is like, you know what? I need to teach you a lesson, bro. And that lesson is me beating the shit out of you.
Going to make him even bigger face.
No, but I think he's just going to lose shit on his brother and just beat the hell out of him.
I see Ryan doing that.
I see Ryan turning on his brother?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Ryan is more the heel in this role.
See, I don't see him as a heel. I just see him as a big stupid meatball that is living off his brother's coattail.
He is.
Like, that's all I see.
He's always been the heel. But, I mean, if you go back and look to when Nick Nemeth was Nicky in the Spirit Squad.
Okay.
And even before that as Kerwin White's caddy.
Okay.
And first debuted as Dolph Ziggler in WWE. He had the shorter hair and that arrogant, cocky attitude, and that's where Ryan is now.
Okay.
But Ryan's just nowhere near Nick's level in ring.
See, when he was in AEW, I liked him in AEW.
I didn't see anything in him. Like, he was just part of numerous stables.
Yeah, but he had this badass attitude and didn't take shit. Not like I said, now he's just a big meatball.
See, and I never saw that.
Oof, that
What
was
type of a
close.
frog splash was that?
It wasn't a frog splash. It was just a splash.
Oh, and now the
Holy, what a DDT. Told you this close, people. Like literally that close. Nick almost got the pin. Wow. Again, it doesn't matter where Nick ends up. He's an absolute superstar in that ring. Whether he's a heel, whether he's a baby face, like it doesn't matter. He's just incredible. Oh, here we go. What's he saying now? But Ryan turning on Nick could be the thing needed for Ryan. True, to break out. He's reminiscing about the Owen Hart and Brett turn. Yeah. I mean, if you want to play that card, sure, why not? I mean, Owen Hart was always better than Brett anyway.
I'm with you there, but I mean, let's look at even
what the heck was that?
I don't know.
Did you see that huge botch?
I did. But I mean, even Matt Hardy turning on Jeff, because Jeff, as the younger brother, was the bigger star.
Yep. Oh, Jesus. My goodness. See, that kind of thing there just tells me, like, jeez, that was so close. Come on. I want the Nemes brothers to win this. Like, I really do.
I can see exactly where you're coming from.
I've always liked Nick, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler. He's always... Wow, what a DDT.
Right?
Pin him.
Here's the mistake. He should have pinned him.
Yeah, like, why didn't you pin him right after that? Like, your brother set you up for the win. Like, they're even wearing the same boxing
Spanish
shoes.
fly. Spanish fly? No.
No. Holy superplex. Oh, Nick just saved that. Like, barely made that. See, now, listen, okay? This kind of match, I'm not upset now if they don't win the titles. Because look at the match you're getting.
Yeah. And you've got Ryan Nemeth going under the ring looking for something.
Probably a stupid, a chair. Seeing Nick being the good guy going, no, dude, you don't need the chair. This is where you lose because Ryan screwed up. Yeah, see, that's the kind of thing that Nick's going to get sick of.
Yep.
He just tripped over Nick. Or Ryan. Sorry.
But we are probably not going to get to see the aftermath of Nick and Ryan just because it's time for the show to come to a close. And
yeah. Wow. Again, people, TNAmerch.com. Check it out. It's worth it. Nick Nemes sitting by the stairs looking absolutely
despondent.
Not happy. He's not happy. Let me mute this before we take off. Real quick again, before our last words, I just want to get this video out there for everybody. Check this out. Let us know what you think.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go, everybody. That is what happens here all week. And speaking of the affiliation program, check out affiliationprogram.my.canva.site. It's all been updated. You will actually find us, the Brace for Impact guys. We're in there. Our logo's there. It takes you right to where we broadcast this show all the time. Once again, OMD, let's give the people where they can find your beautiful face.
They can find me, Linktree, linktr.ee/OMD show, and visually right back here tomorrow night on the SmackDown Security Detail with Mr. Chris Best.
That is awesome. Don't miss that, guys, because that show, I'm generally a part of it as well, here and there, when I'm free. Great show. Never miss a SmackDown because you'll miss everything that's going on. And for myself, YouTube at Bubba OMD and over on Twitchland, which I've been broadcasting a lot more on because I found some very fun solo player games. Go to Twitch at Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. Check me out there. Before we get going, I just want to let you guys know the Canadian Mental Health Support Line is a toll-free number. If you're having any issues mental health-wise, as a man, I know it's a hard thing to admit. Just call. There's always somebody there for you to talk to. So please write that down. 100% toll-free. Get yourself some help. All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am Bubba Duke. That's OMD. And this has been Brace for Impact.